What is going on, guys? What is going on? Welcome back to another video. Now, before we actually get into the video, I do need you guys to hit that like button, comment if you agree or disagree with my predictions, and if you made it to this far to the video, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for post notifications, and let's get straight into the video. Now, Wrestlemania is in 2 days. On Saturday, April 1st and Sunday, April 2nd. And this year's main event has been described as a fantasy dream match just 2 years early. Roman Reigns had established himself as a superstar with years of previous expectations with a world record-setting undisputed championship campaign. Cody Rhodes upgraded to a main event talent and a crucial component in the formation of AEW, the biggest non-WWE North American promotion since WWE was purchased by Vince McMahon in 2001, said CBS. Anyways, Cody Rhodes, he won the Royal Rumble in January to secure his spot against Roman Reigns in his return from a 7-month absence due to an injury. Now, these are matches set for Raw and SmackDown. Now, looks like Sunday is very packed than Saturday. But what did we learn from last year? That Saturday actually beat Sunday in, match-wise, storyline-wise. But let's just get into the matches real quick, and then I'm going to go over each match, and then I'm going to let you guys know of my prediction. I will let you know my prediction of each match, and I want you guys to let me know down below what you guys think of my prediction. So let's get into all of WrestleMania 39 matches of 2023. Okay, so we got Liv Morgan and Rocky Rodriguez versus Natalya and Shotzi Blackheart versus Randy Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. And I believe this is a six women's tag team match. Then we have Edge versus Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell match. We got the United States Championship on the line with Austin Theory will be defending against John Cena. We got Brock Lesnar versus Almas. We got the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions on the line with the Usos defending it against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. We got the Raw's Women's Championship being defended on the line with Bianca Belair defending it against Asuka. And we got the Intercontinental Championship on the line with Gunther defending it against Drew McIntyre and the Sheamus. With that being said, we got some more, guys. Hold on. Then we got Damage Control, Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky will be taking on a team of Leah, Becky Lynch, and Trish Stratus in a 6-woman tag team match. We got the undisputed WWE Championship being on the line with Roman Reigns defending it against Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. We got The Miz hosting WrestleMania 39. We got a family feud, Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. We got Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. We got the SmackDown's Women's Championship on the line. Charlotte Flair will be defending against the Women's Royal Rumble winner of 2023, Rhea Ripley. And then we have a Fatal 4-Way tag team match. We got the Braun Strowman, we got Ricochet versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders. Now that is all confirmed for WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. Speaking of Night 1 and Night 2, I actually want to go over that real quick and let you guys know what's going to be announced for Night 1 and Night 2. And then we're going to get into each match and let you guys know how I personally feel and who I think should win each match. So let's get into Night 1. Okay, so what's announced for Saturday, we got John Cena versus Austin Theory for the United States Championship. We got Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley for the SmackDown's Women's Championship. We got the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. We got Damage Control, Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai will be taking on Trish Stratus, Leah, and Becky Lynch. Alright, then we got Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul. We got Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. We got Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders. Now that is all announced for Saturday night one of WrestleMania. Let me know down below what you guys think of night one Saturday of WrestleMania 39. Do y'all think that's worth going to? Let me know down below in the comment sections. Now let's just get into WrestleMania 2, night 2, Sunday, WrestleMania 39. Of course, we got the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. Roman Reigns will be taking on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. We got Bianca Belair versus Asuka for the Raw's Women's Championship. We got Gunther versus Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship. We got Edge versus Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell match. We got Brock Lesnar versus Almas in a one-on-one match. We got Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez versus Natalya and Shotzi Blackheart versus Randy Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. That was all confirmed for Sunday night 2, WrestleMania 39. With that being said, let's get on into the matches. So the first match I want to talk about is John Cena versus Austin Theory for the United States Championship. Now, before I even say anything, what I'm about to say is going to be facts. What I'm going to say is hardcore truth. And the first thing I want to say is John Cena does not need to win the United States Championship. He does not need to win the United States Championship. I said it 2 times, okay? John Cena does not need to beat Austin Theory for the United States Championship. A match between Austin Theory and John Cena has been discussed since Austin Theory was on the independent scene. So, when Cena was set to appear on Raw ahead of WrestleMania, it was a no-brainer that this was all going to lead to John Cena and Austin Theory. Now, people saying, oh, Austin Theory reminds me of John Cena. I don't know how you guys see it, but I think Austin Theory is his own person. What I personally don't like is that the fact that they botched him and then all of a sudden they led to the fans turning on him because people say, oh, well, you know, it's a restart, right? Because he got a black jacket and he doesn't have a phone. And shout out to BC Amplifier because he keeps me updated on everything while I'm working. And, you know, he tell it out. He's the legit only podcaster out there besides myself that keeps it real. Shout out to BC Amplifier. But anyways, Austin Theory needs to win this match because I feel like him beating John Cena, it would help, you know, him. It should help him, you know, boost that rocket on his back to the moon. So my prediction would be Austin Theory will be retaining the United States Championship against John Cena. So once John Cena lays down, well, when Austin Theory lays John Cena down, all we're going to hear is A-Town down. So my prediction is Austin Theory will be beating John Cena for the United States Championship. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Do you think John Cena walking out of WrestleMania with the United States Champion? I know a lot of you guys saying he will walk out, but that's not what's going to happen to me. I don't think John Cena's walking out of WrestleMania with the United States Championship, and I would bet money on that. The next match I wanted to talk about, just to get this out the way, is Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus Viking Raiders. Now, before I actually get into this, I do want to say thank you, Triple H, for putting Chad Gable and Otis on WrestleMania card, because for sure they have deserved it. For sure they worked their butts off. So this is basically just a special 4-team match that was announced for the card, giving some roster stables a chance to showcase their skills on the biggest stage of them all in WWE or in general pro wrestling. So I really do appreciate that Chad Gable and Otis is out there on WrestleMania showcasing what they can do because they are very underrated. I'm glad they had a title reign even though it was cut short. Now, Ricochet, I really don't know what to say about that guy. Viking Raiders could be doing some little something. Braun Strowman, I'm not really a fan of him, but there's really not much to say about that. But I really want Alpha Academy to win this match. That's my prediction, Alpha Academy. We got the SmackDown's Women's Championship match. We got Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley in a one-on-one match. Now, you guys know we already had this match back at WrestleMania unless that was an NXT pay-per-view. I'm not sure because I actually don't remember. But, yes, look. Rhea Ripley was the front runner to win the Women's Royal Rumble match, and they did exactly just that. She entered the Rumble at number 1. She set the record for the longest performance in a traditional Women's Rumbles match to winning the whole match. Rhea Ripley officially challenged SmackDown's Women's Champion Charlotte Flair the following evening over a match against Raw's Women's Championship Bianca Belair. Now, everybody thought maybe she was going to go after Bianca Belair, but that wasn't the case. She challenged Charlotte Flair, and that's what the fans was wondering. Why would she do that? Why would she go after Charlotte Flair when she can easily take the championship from Bianca Belair? No offense to Bianca Belair. But that's what I thought was going to happen. She was going to actually, challenge Bianca Belair because Bianca Belair, she was on Monday Night Raw, so was Rhea Ripley. And I know when you win the Royal Rumble, you can go after any championship on Raw, SmackDown, possibly NXT, whatever the case may be. I just wasn't thinking. I thought they was going to keep it simple, but that wasn't the case. So, this match I'm really not looking forward to. Everybody saying they don't want this match to be the main event, but it looks like it might just be the main event. But I have no clue what they gonna plan on doing. But hopefully Rhea Ripley, she wins the SmackDown's Women's Championship. But knowing Charlotte Flair, she might just walk out of there as the SmackDown Women's Championship, as she did mention some day ago earlier that she was eager to make the SmackDown Women's title mean more at WrestleMania 39, meaning she possibly wants the main event night 1 of WrestleMania. When we all know the Tag Team Championship should main event night 1, but they gonna use Rhea Ripley wants the Royal Rumble. She challenged me, so yeah. But yeah, this is a very sticky, difficult situation. I honestly don't know where they're going to go with, but we just going to have to wait and see Saturday night. We got the Beast Brock Lesnar versus Almas. Now look, despite not truly selling things with Bobby Lashley Elimination Chamber after, causing disqualification, Brock Lesnar was quickly put into a new rivalry when MVP has laid out a challenge for Lesnar to face the Nigerian giant Omos at WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar did appear on Raw asking MVP to sell him on a match, which MVP did to Brock Lesnar's satisfaction. After being surprised, Lesnar did eventually hit. After, being surprisingly agreeing with MVP, Brock Lesnar did eventually hit MVP with the F5 after MVP accidentally spit moonshine in his face as they toast to celebrate the new, official bout, the official match. Omos has gotten the better of every physical confrontation between these two giants to date. So, Brock Lesnar versus Omos. Everybody saying, why not Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar? I just don't think Brock Lesnar likes working with Bobby Lashley. If that being the case, so my thing is, what about Bobby Lashley? What's next for Bobby Lashley? He deserved to be on the WrestleMania card, but it looks like that's not the case. Looks like Brock Lesnar also didn't want to work with Bray Wyatt. So now Bray Wyatt is took an absent leave, leaving Bobby Lashley with nothing else to do on the WrestleMania card. So it's kind of messed up for Bobby Lashley because I truly believe he didn't deserve that, but it's okay. So hopefully, but unfortunately, Bobby Lashley will be in the SmackDown's Battle Warrior. So hopefully, something happens in that Battle Warrior for Bobby Lashley to be in the WrestleMania card. But we all know it's gonna be kind of rushed. It's not a built-up storyline. But anyways, my prediction for this match, I'm going to have to go with Omos beating Brock Lesnar. Even though I'm not a fan of Omos, I think he will beat Brock Lesnar just to maybe send Brock Lesnar home. Is he going to be the one to retire Brock Lesnar? I have no idea. Whew. Okay, we got Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul. Now, let's see. Logan Paul has emerged as one of the most uplifted, brilliant celebrities crossovers in professional wrestling. He had a match with Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel that has, that got the crowd thinking, oh, he can wrestle, oh, he can do majority of the stuff, obviously Roman Reigns did the heavy lifting, but Logan Paul over delivered on his part. Then he returned from an injury as a surprise entrance in the men's Royal Rumble match, and he eliminated Seth Rollins. Then, as Seth Rollins was one of the last two men standing in the Elimination Chamber, Logan Paul again interferes, taking out Seth Rollins, allowing Austin Theory to retain his United States Championship. Then Logan Paul has knocked out Rollins with a single punch multiple times, playing up to his character, his gimmick in as a boxer, right? And it's kind of funny because throughout all of this, Seth Rollins kept getting a United States Championship opportunity. He kept getting a United States Championship opportunity that he didn't deserve. So that's that. My prediction for this, Seth Rollins will always be one of my favorite superstars. So obviously I'm gonna have to go with. So obviously I'm picking Seth Rollins to kick Logan Paul out of WrestleMania Hollywood and sending him back home, since apparently Logan Paul contract is expiring. But I'm going with Seth freaking Rollins. Let me know what you guys think about that and who you rooting for. We got the 6-woman tag team match. We got Leah, Trish Stratus, and Becky Lynch versus Damage Control, Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. Now, honestly, there's really not much for me to say here, but I'm going for Damage Control. I don't know if Damage Control will win, but they need this momentum bad. They need it real bad. They've been losing constantly, and hopefully Damage Control wins. That's all I got to say for this. They need that win. You can't name a group or you can't name a team Damage Control when they haven't done no damage, or they haven't controlled the women's division, or they haven't did no damage to the women's division to put them on notice, So it's either they win at WrestleMania or they lose, and they need to change their name from Damage Control to I Can't Control. You know what I'm saying? Damage Control to I Can't Control. So, yeah. Okay, we got Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. Now, this is... Everybody was getting hyped because Dominic Mysterio kept saying, oh, I wish Eddie Guerrero, which is dead, which he passed away, by the way. He kept saying, I wish Eddie Guerrero was my father. I wish Eddie Guerrero was my father. Or... he told his mom, shut up. and then Rey Mysterio came over there and he had punched him in the face. He said, "Don't you ever disrespect your mom like this / my wife." And you know, everybody was like, "Yo, they ready for this. They ready for this." Honestly, I feel like Rey Mysterio contract is expiring anyway, so I think he gonna get his opportunity for his son to beat him on the grandest stage of pro wrestling of them all. So I'm gonna have to go with Dominic Mysterio as he beats Rey Mysterio. It's just gonna look bad for Rey Mysterio because he can't beat his own son, or he can't tame his own son. So that's gonna be a very interesting to see, and I'm very curious to see how this match plays out. So my bet is on Dominic Mysterio. Okay, now I did mention Bianca Belair's title reign was very getting kind of stale and long because they really didn't build up her title reign against anyone legitimately. So Asuka beating her for the Raw's Women's Championship is legit the right move. I'm sorry to say, but it's legit the right move. So Bianca Belair, she doesn't need a championship at this point, to be honest. But my pick would be Asuka taking the Raw's Women's Championship. Now, next we have a hard-hitting triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship match. Now, we all know they going home hurt. They going home with their chest hurt. Yo, I'm telling you, they going home hurt. So basically, a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. We got Gunther, who is the Intercontinental Championship, versus Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. Now, okay, so basically Drew McIntyre and Sheamus have wrestled on SmackDown with the winner punching their ticket to a match with Gunther at WrestleMania. And Premier attacked both men during the match, which led to a disqualification with no clear winner. As a consequence, both men was named challengers for the title at WrestleMania. Sheamus and Gunther already had a series of great matches, so this just gonna put a cherry on top of a sundae with Drew McIntyre added on into the triple threat match. So it's kind of, it's gonna be a good match. But it got me thinking, is this the point where Sheamus turned heel because he's sick of, getting the opportunity, but it's always getting squandered? Or is this Sheamus' time to be a Grand Slam championship with him winning the Intercontinental Championship? Because we don't know how long Sheamus gonna want to wrestle for it. We all know he's a hard-hitting superstar, but how long can he be hard-hitting, Or you want to keep Gunther from, continue his long lengthened reign as the Intercontinental Championship. Now, Sheamus can always win the Intercontinental Championship, just not while Gunther's around. So it's kind of, I actually don't know. Drew McIntyre, he really never got that chance to be a championship in front of the fans. So it's all kind of complicated. But I'm going to have to go with Gunther retaining the champion. Retaining the Intercontinental Championship. Now we got a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Championship match, but I doubt anyone cares about that. No disrespect to Liv Morgan, no disrespect to Shayna Baszler, but that match is just not, I really could care less about that match. Although it will be very interesting to see what Chelsea Green can do at WrestleMania on the grand stage of them all. So I will be looking forward, I will be staying tuned for that match as well. We got the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship match on the line. We got Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Usos. Now we all know Sami Zayn was with the Bloodline. He was very oozy. Before he had stopped the Bloodline from attacking his best friend, Kevin Owens. Now, I did say this plenty of times. Sami Zayn is not going to sit there and let his childhood best friend get demolished like that, even though he was with the Bloodline. Come on now. Even though he's very oozy, we got to realize that that's his best friend at heart since they was kids. I don't know if they were best friends since they was kids, but still, And Jey Uso he was feeling kind of, he was feeling kind of up and down about whose side he wanted to choose. But at the end of the day, he super kicked Sami Zayn, and he said, "What you thought this was, family, cuz?" But my prediction is going to have to be Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens will be taking the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. They will be taking it on the grand stage of them all, which will lead to Roman Reigns and the Cody Rhodes with all the stakes high. Cody Rhodes beat it, so does Dakota. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn beat the Usos. So the only person left is Roman Reigns. And he's on the verge. His mind will be on the verge because he all knows if he loses, the bloodline crumbles down from the top of that island of revelry. So it all is very interesting to see about that. I'm not going to give a backstory on this because you guys already know the whole story about this. So this is going to be very interesting. So keep your eyes peeled out for that match. The next match is the Hell in the Cell. We got Edge versus the Demon, Finn Balor. Now, I know you guys probably going to hate me for this, but I'm just not a fan of the Demon Finn Balor. I'm just not. It's the same. It's just Finn Balor with face paint on. Of course, it's just Finn Balor with face paint on. But I'm saying it's no different moveset. It's practically the same moveset. He's not doing nothing different. He's not doing nothing. He might have crawled around like the Booger Man or whatever. He might, have a demon interest, but it's the same thing. And it's very, kind of. Because if you realize that the Demon Finn Balor has lost already, he lost that power. He lost that, he lost that momentum, as a demon because did Samoa Joe beat him as well? So why would you use that gimmick only to lose, right? So y'all was kind of, but honestly, they said Edge's contract was expiring soon. So I'm going to have to go with either man. Either man can win this because I'm really tired of this feud. Anyways, I thought Finn Balor needed that win more, but I guess I don't know if they're gonna let Edge lose on WrestleMania. So Triple H, Finn Balor is a Triple H guy, so I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna have to go with either man. But this match at Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania should be interesting to say the least. And last but not least, the main event of WrestleMania night. We got Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Now, I know this video is about 28 minutes long, but I just want to say, Cody Rhodes said you have to finish the story, right? I have to finish the story. So that looks like it's going to happen at WrestleMania. People saying, but what about Roman Reigns marking that 1,000 days mark as championship? Now, we all can say that, but I just don't think they going to let this be the biggest botch of them all. But they did the same thing with Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle where everybody thought Drew was going to beat Roman Reigns, but that wasn't the case. It just wasn't the case. But my prediction going to be Cody Rhodes winning the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. That is my prediction for WrestleMania Night 1 and WrestleMania Night 2. If you guys agree with me, let me know down below in the comment section. If you disagree with me, let me know down below in the comment section. With that being done and said, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell for post notification. You will be notified when I be doing my watch-alongs for WrestleMania. You will be notified when I do my watch-alongs for NXT Stand and Deliver. With that all being done and said, I will see you guys at Stand and Deliver Watch Along. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Wrestlemania weekend. And oh, I might just be live for Wrestlemania after Raw after Wrestlemania, y'all. Just depends, because that used to be the best time. It used to be better than Wrestlemania, but we just gonna have to see. Anyways, thank you for the support, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks again, and you guys have a blessed day.